There was a major skirmish that took place on the borders between Assam and Arunachal Pradesh. 2 people have been killed, 2 have been injured in this firing that happened along the Arunachal-Assam border. This is what the cops are saying. Now, Assam Minister Ranoj Pegu, he's been quoted in the Hindustan Times. I'm just going to quickly read that quote out for you. He says, "I strongly condemn the act of violence at Panbari area of Assam-Arunachal border in Dhemaji." That's where exactly the shooting incident happened. To the outsider, somebody who's not well versed with the topography, the demography, the languages, the culture of the Northeast, I mean, they're just going to think that, what's wrong with the Northeast? You've got these firing incidents between various states. You don't see that happening at Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan border, at, 2
Northeast,
major other...
within Northeast, the integration of Northeast within Northeast, when I say as a region or as an identity, is still fractured, unlike, the integration of the states here in this...
Is fragile a better word to be used?
It's not fragile, it is still to be integrated.
Actually, you know what? Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, let's listen into what he had to say and we'll come back for more.
এতিয়াও আমাৰ বাউণ্ডাৰী আমি সীমাঙ্কন কৰিব পৰা নাই সাধাৰণতে সুবুৰীয়া ৰাজ্যই আমাক আক্ৰমণ নকৰে তাৰ কিছুমান লোকে মাটিৰ লোভত এই কামবিলাক কৰে পুলিচে তদন্ত কৰিব আৰু উপযুক্তভাৱে ব্যৱস্থা গ্ৰহণ কৰিব
যেহেতু এগৰাকী অসমীয়া নিৰীহ
এতিয়া মই এটাই কথা ক'ব পাৰিম যে বিষয়টোৰ সম্পৰ্কত তাৰ বেকগ্ৰাউণ্ড কি ঘটনা কি জিলা উপায়ুক্তৰ আৰক্ষী অধীক্ষকে তদন্ত কৰিব মই ধলপুৰৰ পৰা বহি ধেমাজিৰ কথা ক'লে তথ্যৰ বিভ্ৰান্তি হ'লে আৰু পিছত বেয়া হ'ব
Well, so what do you make of those particular statements? It's a cliched chief minister statement that, the said authorities have been contacted with. The guilty is going to soon be behind bars. We're going to get down to the bottom of this. And land acquisition, land dispute is one of those prime elements over there at play as well. In Manipur, we've seen how land has become such a huge issue of conflict. And between Assam and Arunachal, between Assam and Meghalaya, these shootings, I mean, what's your opinion on that?
Well, I think Assam shares around 804 kilometers of border with Arunachal. And of course, being an Indian state, both of them, you have movement and only a police checkposts that are there. But this happened during an event that was being organized at the borders, this planting of trees and Environment Day when this shooting has happened. Let us find out what the police say, whether it has to be related with something of a personal nature or whether it was something to do with the states itself. But the centre has taken it very seriously and they've in fact asked both the chief ministers to meet up and to ensure that there is peace at the borders. Right now, the 7 sisters are a tinderbox, but there is an attempt to in fact bring peace as well. We have to get the Manipur situation first settled and then we should also ensure that these flashpoints that are there between the borders, because this, you've heard about the firing that happened between the other states and especially the police forces in these states as well. So it is a tinderbox which we have to in fact make sure that it does not happen again. But this is an unfortunate incident where 2 people were in fact killed in this firing incident and it looks like they are letting the investigation happen. Both the chief ministers are letting the investigation happen and bring the people who are guilty and to book and not to let passions flame the current divisions as well.
And even as we speak about Arunachal Pradesh, I'm reading a little excerpt. It says, China builds ecosystem to aid the Aksai Chin troops. This is a report by a think tank. It's based on an analysis of satellite images taken in the last 6 months since October 2022. So that a defense tie with the United States
in fact
and irking China, all of that happening. Essentially trying to build a picture for you what's really happening on the diplomatic front, what's happening here in terms of politics, in terms of clear public apathy. What are some stories that we have to do? Got a huge day lined up for us, cut out for us.